Sorry, just one of those days. All right, so hi, thanks for joining class today. Happy Monday. Happy Aloha Monday, as they say here. Let's grab a let's grab a block for today. So if you don't have a yoga block yet, there's some links posted on our website under the title links. And if you scroll to the bottom, there is a section where you can purchase 2 blocks and a strap. And I think it's like under 20 bucks. It's a pretty good deal. So make sure to grab those because they'll just enhance your practice. If today you don't have a block, that's okay. Roll up a blanket like I showed, sort of like a taco roll up, just so that it's nice and fluffy and thick. And then you can use that as a meditation pillow for right now. And when you have those things, go ahead and find a nice comfortable seat. And we'll go ahead and get started. Let your eyes close. And just for a moment, dive deep into self. As you arrive, we just want to check in with our body. And at first, just pay attention to how the body is arriving here. Arriving with the head stacked over shoulders. And if it's not, you can draw back slightly, stacking the head over shoulders. And then noticing the shoulders over the hips. Is this in alignment? Do you feel stable and safe here? And if not, can you draw back just a little bit to find that natural curvature of your spine, but sitting up as tall as you can. And then noticing the bottom. Are you grounded to the earth? Do you feel safe? Do you feel secure here? And once you feel safe in this place, go ahead and let your eyes close. If they're not there already. And allow the tension in the body and in the mind to slowly start to dissipate. Allow your breathing to smooth out and elongate. Drawing in as much air as you can take in and releasing as much as you can let go of. Creating almost like an oceanic-like sound in the back of the throat. And create a place or a sense of comfort inside the breathing. So that every time you return to your breathing, it's a sense of coming home. For the next few moments, I want you to bring into mind the best version of yourself. And just imagine who this person is, what they look like, how they act, how they respond, how they are, how they carry themselves in life. And just take a few moments breathing into that person, breathing that person into existence. And then I want you, current version of you, to step into that person. Slide your hands in their hand slots. Slide your feet into their feet slots. And take a moment to embody this person so that when they lift an arm, you lift an arm. When they move their head, you move your head. And with this feeling of embodiment of the best version of yourself, I ask that you invite your hands to heart center. So hands in prayer, thumbs against the chest. And I'd like to invite the mantra in of I am the best version of myself. That which you seek is already within you. I am the best version of myself. And if you'd like, you can find another mantra or intention for class today. Otherwise, holding this intention in your heart, I am the best version of myself. And with this in your mind together, we find an inhale breath through our nose. And a big exhale through the mouth out, letting go. Releasing the hands back down towards the knees. Sitting up nice and tall. So as tall as you can here, take an inhale. And as you exhale, allow your chin to fall down towards your chest. And then slower than you want to, begin to move the head in counterclockwise circles. Lifting with the chin up towards the ceiling. And the chin drawing back down to the chest. And finding two more nice and slow in this direction. And really slow down. What are you in a rush for? And one more time in this direction. Pausing when you reach center and carefully, slowly switching the direction and same, slower than you want. What are you in a rush for? And one more time, all the way up and around. And when you arrive, chin falls to chest, pause. And inhale, lift the chin up from the chest. Bring the hands behind the back, interlock your fingers, lift your shoulders up by the ear, rotate them back, and then try to straighten or straight-ish your elbows, bringing the palms together. As you inhale, look up, lengthen, open the chest. And then as you exhale, allow your chin to fall to your chest and your lowest rib cage to knit in. Let the shoulders relax away from the ears. And letting the top of the shoulders relax. Breathe here. And gently lift the chin up from the chest. Inhale, bring both arms to the sky. Reach up. And exhale, cactus both arms. Take a nice, easy back bend here. Feel the shoulders drop away from the ears and the sternum lift up to the sky. Inhale as the arms come back through center, lengthen your spine, and exhale, side bend to your right side. Bring your right hand down, left arm over the head, left shoulder draws back. Inhale as the arms come back up through the sky, and exhale to the other side. Left hand comes down, right arm comes over, right shoulder draws back, gaze up. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, cactus both arms, lift the sternum up. Inhale, arms to the sky. And exhale, bring the hands down to heart center. If the eyes came open, let them shut down one more time. And together, let's breathe in. I am the best version of myself. And exhale, we let go. Inhale. I am the best version of myself. And exhale, let it go. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Let's blink open the eyes. All right, thanks for being here, yogis. Come onto hands and knees, neutral tabletop. Move your props out of the way. Stack your shoulders over your wrist and start to move the body every which way. So a few circles, round and round we go. Maybe figure eights with the hips. Maybe you're hanging back in child's pose right now. That's great as well. So whatever feels really good here, find that. Let the intuition of the body take over. And then let's pause here. One or both hands at the time, we're going to flip the wrists back, or fingertips back, excuse me. Fingertips point back, thumbs are outward. And again, you can do one or both wrists simultaneously. And as you inhale, we're going to drop the belly, lift the tailbone, gaze up, cow pose. And then as you exhale, tuck round in, draw chin to chest, cat pose, stretching the fascia behind the wrist. Hug the navel in and up towards the spine, really round the shoulder blades up towards the ceiling, hold. Inhale, take it back to a neutral tabletop, and if you did one at a time, now's a good time to switch other wrist out. And then when you're ready, inhale, drop the belly down, lift the tailbone, gaze up, cow. And exhale, tuck round in, draw chin to chest, cat, and hold. Inhale, bring it back to center, curl the toes under, sit back on the heels, and roll out the wrists. And then go ahead and plant the hands back to the earth. Curl the toes under, lift the knees off the ground, find a hover off the ground, holding here. Push into the ground so the shoulder blades round up towards the ceiling. Grip the ground like a cat claw in a cat pad. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Start to pedal out the legs. Move the booty side to side, anything that feels all right. And then go ahead and take a pause and lift your navel up towards your spine as much as you can. So keep that core nice and active. Take an inhale. And exhale, come back to your floating neutral tabletop. So knees hovering above the ground, shoulders over wrists. Push into the ground, round the shoulders up. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next exhale, downward facing dog, hips up and back. Good, pedal it out. Awesome. One more time. Inhale, shift forward. Hug the navel in and up towards the spine. Floating tabletop. Knees hovering above the ground. Pushing into the mat. Protraction of the shoulders. Hold steady for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hips up and back. Downward facing dog. And we're going to inhale our right leg up. Bend your knee. And then take a big circle step forward. So the right foot's going to land in front of left. And then we'll do that again. Inhale, circle the left leg, step the left foot. Do this as many times as you can to get to the front. So really small circles, or really small steps, excuse me. Maybe 3 times. Maybe you can get 4. And then when you arrive, take that ragdoll pose. So bend both knees, grab opposite elbows, let the head be heavy. Go ahead and release the arms down to the earth and slowly round the spine up. Take your time. No rush. No place to be but here. Good. When you arrive, shake the shoulders, shake the head, a couple wiggles. Let it go. All right, yogis. So we're going to do that same little walk, but we're going to go backwards this time. So when you take your circles, you're going to move the leg back, okay? Let's do it together. Let's inhale, bring the arms up and over. Palms come together, lean back, biceps with the ears. And then as you exhale, hinge at your hips, forward fold, nice strong core. Inhale, take a halfway lift, flat back, shoulders draw back. Plant the hands, left leg starts. Lift the leg, circle back. Ooh, it's harder that side. Lift the leg, circle back. Lift the leg, circle back. Once you get past that initial first or second step, you become a little bit longer, get a little bit more room. Good, maybe you can get 4 this time. And we finish off. Downward facing dog. Great job. I'm sure you did great. Take a few inhales. Exhale. Okay, let's go ahead and inhale. Ripple forward, come into a high plank. Pause in your high plank. Grip the ground, push into the mat, protract the shoulders. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, ripple back, downward facing dog. Okay, let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift the heels up. Ripple the spine forward. So undulate your spine forward. And exhale, tuck the chin, push the shoulders up, and undulate your spine back. Good. This time, inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, lower down halfway for chaturanga. Inhale for an upward facing dog, opening the heart, shoulders drawing back. And exhale, push your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Nice work. Breath in and breath out. Okay, let's inhale, take the gaze forward, bend the knees, jump or step your feet forward. Halfway lift, forward fold, arms up and over, inhale. And hands to heart center, exhale. Okay, let's flow through Sun A again. Inhale, bring the arms up and over, palms come together, lean back, open the chest, exhale, forward fold. Hinge at your hips, nice strong core. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, jump or step back, chaturanga. Inhale for upward facing dog. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. And take the gaze forward, bend the knees, jump or step forward. Halfway lift, forward fold, arms up and over, hands to the heart. Again. Arms high, inhale, palms together, lean back, exhale, forward fold, active core. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, jump or step your feet back, chaturanga. Inhale for your upward facing dog. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Let's do this 1 more time. Gaze forward, bend the knees, travel your feet forward. Halfway lift. Forward fold, arms up and over, hands to the heart. And last time, inhale, exhale, inhale, chaturanga, exhale, up dog, inhale, down dog, exhale, gaze forward, inhale, travel forward, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Close the eyes. Arms reach up and over. Inhale, palms together. Interlock the fingers. Side bend to the right side. Exhale. Try to keep elbows straight and strong, biceps with the ears. Push the left hip out as you lengthen and lean over. Inhale, hands to center. Exhale to the other side. Feel the opening through the side body. Keep the arms long and strong, shoulders back. Inhale through center. Exhale, lean back, fall back. Keep the sternum up. Inhale, active core. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at the hips, release the hands. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Good stuff, yogis. Right leg sweeps high, inhale. This time, all 5 toes face the earth. push your heel back. Lift the leg a little higher. How high can you go? Keep your alignment strong. Push back through your right heel. Keep the 5 toes facing the earth. As you exhale, bring the knee to nose. Gaze forward, quietly step right foot forward. Good. Hands on the mat or hands on blocks. Inhale, straighten right leg, pyramid pose. Exhale, bend the knee, low lunge. Inhale, pyramid, straighten the leg. Exhale, knee bend, low lunge. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, let's hold. Exhale, fold over the leg. Good. Inhale, take the gaze forward. Exhale, bend your right knee. Inhale, bring both arms to the sky. High crescent lunge. Exhale, sink into the posture. Let your pelvis sink. Tailbone tucks, arms lengthen. Grab left wrist with right hand. Lengthen the left arm to the sky and gently side bend to the right. Be mindful of your front knee. Don't let it come inward. Try to keep the knee moving out towards the pinky toe. Stay strong in the arms, long in the left side body. Inhale, bring the hands to center. Exhale, hands come down inside of right foot. Keep your heart lifted, inhale. And then as you exhale, pivot on the feet, come into a wide-legged forward fold, so walk your hands to the left. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, take the forward fold. If you have your blanket or a block nearby, you can always let the crown of the head rest on the pillow here, and it creates a connection down to the earth. You can let your shoulders draw back here. Arms still really strong, so elbows are stacked over your wrists, weights tilting forward towards the balls of the feet. Let's inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, walk your hands to your left foot. Bend your left knee. Right leg stays strong, heart is lifted, shoulders draw back. Stay for the inhale. As you exhale, pivot to the back of your mat, low lunge. Left foot is forward, all 10 toes face the now front of your mat, yeah? Inhale, sweep left arm to the sky for a twist. Option to have right hand on your block or on your blanket. Try not to dump the weight into that right hand. Stay strong here, inhale. Left hand sweeps to the earth, exhale. Inhale, step back to a high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, pause. Take a breath in. Breath out. Good. Inhale your right leg up to the sky. So right leg once again. This time exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Let your right shoulder come down towards the earth. Hips are stacking on top of one another. Stay for the inhale. As you exhale, bring right knee to left elbow. Inhale, lift the right leg up and back. Bend the knee, open the hip. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, right leg up and back. Hip opens. Exhale, draw knee to nose. Take the gaze forward. Quietly step right foot forward. Inhale, crescent lunge. So right leg is forward, facing the back of the yoga mat. Tailbone tucks, arms lengthen. Next, inhale, staff pose. Draw your left knee in and up towards your chest. Ekapada Tadasana. Tuck your tailbone. Lowest rib cage comes in. Arms reach to the sky. Good, stay here. On your next exhale, yogis, kick back, warrior 3. Hands can lower to heart as you kick the left leg behind you. You can bring your right hand to your hip crease and draw your right hip crease back. All 5 toes of the left foot are facing the earth. Gaze is down. Start to invite a bend into right knee. Coming back to the high crescent lunge. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, lower the hands down inside of right foot. Walk your hands towards the left, pivoting on the feet, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Maybe bring that blanket or block underneath the head once again, or let the head be heavy. See if you can shift the weight forward. If this posture is easy for you, bring the feet in an inch or so. Challenge yourself, right? Challenge yourself to the next level of your ability. Challenge your body, and this will challenge your mind, right? Inhale, take a halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, walk your hands to the left foot, bend your left knee, Skandasana. Good. This time, keep left hand on the ground. Inhale, reach right arm up to the sky. Pause in the breath. Good. Bring the right hand down to heart center. Shift your gaze down. Bring left hand up to meet right. Try to find level, balance of head in line with shoulders in line with hips. Keep the core strong and slowly, with or without hands, pivot to the original front of the mat so the left leg is forward. Inhale, high crescent lunge, reach the arms high. Breath in. Hands touch down on the breath out. Inhale, stepping back to a high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale for an upward facing dog. Exhale for a downward facing dog. Hips up and back. Good. We'll add in some different variations this time. Yeah, on the left side. Let's go ahead and inhale. Lift your left leg up and back. All 5 toes are facing the yoga mat, pushing back through your heel. Keep your core involved in this. So hug the navel in and up towards the spine. Now as we exhale, we're going to draw knee to nose. Pause. Gaze forward and quietly step left foot forward. Hands are on blocks or on the mat, and inhale, straighten left leg, pyramid pose. Exhale, bend the knee, low lunge. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. And last time, inhale, hold a supported pyramid pose, draw the shoulders back, and then as you exhale, surrender over the leg. Take your gaze forward, bend your left knee. Inhale, sweep both arms to the sky, high crescent lunge. And as we exhale, settle into the posture. A little bend in back knee, a tuck of the tailbone, lowest rib cage knits in. This goes a long way in this pose. Start to grab your right wrist with the left hand, lengthen the right arm up, and then pull it over to the left. So it should feel like a crazy intense sensation on the right side of the body, right? Try to move into that. Good. Inhale, bring the arms to the sky. Exhale, core control. Lower the hands inside of left foot. Inhale, lift the heart up, shoulders drop back to lizard lunge or runner's lunge, right? And then as we exhale, we're gonna walk our hands to the right, pivoting on the feet, coming into wide-legged forward fold. Walk the hands out so the back is flat, hands below the nose, and then inhale, sweep your left arm up to the sky for a twist. So your right hand can always be on a block. Anytime our hand is on the floor, it can be on a yoga block. And this brings the ground closer to you in every which way, allowing you to access the posture more efficiently. When you're ready, bring the left hand down to the earth and inhale, sweep the right arm to the sky. Twisting, 2 shoulders stacking, groin opening, legs still strong. Bring the right hand down to the earth and then walk your hands to the right foot, bend your right knee, Skandasana, or side lunge, yeah? Shoulders drawing back, heart is lifting. Take an inhale, and on your exhale, we pivot to the back of the mat. Once again, all 10 toes facing the back of the mat. Inhale, right arm sweeps up for a twist. Pause and breathe. Bring the right hand back to the earth. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale through a vinyasa. Chaturanga. Upward facing and downward facing dog. All right, yogis. Left leg's gonna sweep up and back. Bend the knee, open the hip. As you exhale, draw left knee to right elbow. Inhale, lift it up and back. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, open, up and back. Exhale, draw knee to nose. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, quietly step left foot forward. Inhale, high crescent lunge, rise up. Exhale, settle into the pose. Find your breath. Good. Let's inhale, staff pose. Slowly pull right knee in towards the chest. Flex the foot. Hips squared, arms extended. Good. And as we exhale, warrior three. So you can lower your hands to the heart as you kick back. And I always like to bring my left hand to the hip, draw the left hip back, and then maybe lift that right leg up a little bit more. Let's go ahead and bend left knee. Set the arms back. Inhale, bring the arms high. High crescent lunge. And exhale with control, lower the hands down to the earth. Walk your hands over to the right side of the mat. Wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bring the hands behind the back. Interlock your fingers and then start to hinge at the hips. So if you have that blanket nearby, this is a great place to put the head, right? Hands are coming over, weight shifting forward. Keep the chest expanding. And then inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the earth. Inhale, straighten the elbows, and exhale, bend your right knee, Skandasana. Inhale, sweep left arm up to the sky. Pause. Remember, right hand can be on your block here. Lower left hand to the heart, and then bring right hand up to meet the heart. And slowly, with or without hands, pivot to the front of the mat. Inhale, arms to the sky. One last crescent lunge. Exhale, settle into the pose. One more inhale. And hands lower to the earth. Exhale. Inhale, step it back. High plank. Exhale, vinyasa, chaturanga. Upward facing, downward facing dog. Right, yogis? Hopefully you got a little moisture coming out of the forehead, similar to me. Yeah? Let's go ahead, take our gaze forward, bend the knees, jump or step the feet forward, halfway lift, and forward fold. Let's go ahead, take the arms up and over, and hands lower to the heart. Let it go. All right, yogis. So let's go ahead and grab our block or our blanket. We're going to do a little inner thigh adduction. So if you have the blanket, blanket or towel or what have you, nice folded up, nice and compact. You're going to bring it between the knees, all right, between the thighs, just so that you have something to squeeze onto. Okay, so the whole thing with abduction is that you're adding in towards the middle, right? So we want our inner thighs working really good here. If you have a block, same thing, right? Just with the yoga block instead. All right, yogis. So you'll notice that this brings your legs about hip width distance apart, yeah? We're gonna take an inhale, arms high. And then exhale, bend the knees, lower the butt down. Try to keep the heart lifted for chair pose, Utkatasana. Now, as you do this, see if you can keep squeezing in towards midline, squeezing the inner thighs together. So you're not knocking your knees together, you're squeezing your inner thighs. Hug the navel in and up towards the spine. Hold here, inhale. Lower the butt down and back, exhale. Inhale. Lower butt down and back, exhale. Keep the arms high, inhale, keep squeezing. Hands behind you, exhale. Fingertips point forward, walk your hands back. Reverse tabletop. Are you still squeezing that block? I hope so. Inhale, lift the hips up. Keep squeezing. Open the heart space. Find the expansion in the heart, lifting, tailbone tucking under, heart's lifting high. Inhale. Exhale. Let your butt sink closer to the earth. So with strong hands, walk your hands forward. Try to keep a hovering of the butt. Okay, and now the fun part, getting back up. So hands come forward. Inhale, lift your butt. Chair pose, arms come up and over. Exhale, forward fold. Are you still squeezing? You want to try the fun part? Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, jump or step back to a vinyasa. You'll notice the block maybe. Let's go. That's fine. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. If you're still holding on to the block with the thighs, let it go. Good work. Just a slight abduction. We'll come back to our block. Inhale, lift your right leg up towards the sky. Bend the knee, open the hip. And as you exhale, you're going to draw right knee to left elbow. Inhale, lift the right leg up and back. Right knee, left elbow again. Inhale, lift the right leg up and back. Exhale, right knee to left elbow and hold. Shoulders over wrist here. Keep the heels squeezing up. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift it up and back. Straighten the leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, quietly step the right foot forward. Warrior 2 as you inhale. Back heel comes down, arms come open. And let's roll out our shoulders. Good, and then pause. Palms face downward, 2 shoulders in one line. Right knee tracking outward towards your pinky toe. Anchor into the outside edge of your back foot. Keep your lowest rib cage knitting down and in. Inhale, take a reverse warrior. Right hand reaches to the sky. Can you stay low in your front lunge? And as you exhale, extended side angle, you can bring your right hand to the inside of right foot with your block or with your blanket, and then take left arm over the head. Inhale, straighten right leg, reach left arm up towards the sky. So if it's over the head, reach it up to the sky. Right hand can still be on your block, right, or on your blanket. Let your chest come back. Good. Inhale, take the arms to the sky. Turn your toes out, heels in, set up for your goddess. And as we exhale, goddess squat. Lower the hands down. Knees are stacked over the ankles. Tailbone's tucking. Notice if your chest is leaning forward. Can you keep your heart high? Inhale, bring it up. Arms high. Legs straighten. Exhale, goddess. Bend both knees. Lower the butt down. Inhale, arms high. Circle, sweep them up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Go as many times as your intuition tells you to go. And maybe take 1 or 2 more times, and then come back into that goddess, pausing here. If you want to find a little sway side to side, that's fine. And then when you're ready, inhale, rise, arms to the sky, straighten both legs. Exhale, turn your right toes forward, come into warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel, both hands down to the earth. Step your right foot back, high plank. Bring both feet on about hip width distance apart. Let your heels swivel to the right side and inhale, lift the left arm high for side plank, Vashisthasana. Squeeze the right side up. And then on your next exhale, left hand finds the earth. Shift your weight forward, Vinyasa, Chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. All right, you yogis. Let's go bring that into the left side. Inhale, sweep the left leg, high bend the knee, open your hip. And as you exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, and we hold. Squeeze in and up, shoulders over wrists. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lift it up and back. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, a quiet step forward. Inhale, warrior 2, back heel down. Arms come wide. And we roll it out. Couple movements. And then we find stillness. 2 shoulders in one line. Arms extend out. Bending into left knee. Lowest rib cage knitting down and in. Inhale, reverse warrior. Left arm reaches up and back. And exhale, extended side angle. Left hand comes inside the foot, on the block or on the mat. Right arm comes over the head. Inhale, straighten left leg and reach the right arm up to the sky. Draw the shoulders back, gazing up. Push into the toe of the left foot. Anchor into the outside edge of the back foot. Pushing into your left foot, active core. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, right toes turn outward. So toes out, heels in. Find strength as you inhale and lower to your goddess as you exhale, bend both knees. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, lower into the goddess. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale into the goddess. Good, pause in goddess. Bring the hands down to the heart. Push your butt back. Bring the hands down to the ground. Sit for a moment, either in the hands to the ground, either on the mat or on the block. And sit in this posture for a moment. Let the hips open. Let the pelvis sink down low. Push into both feet. Inhale, rise up. Arms straight, legs straight. Exhale, warrior 2 to the front. Inhale for a reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the earth. Heart. And then let your heels swivel to the left side. Inhale, right arm to the sky, side plank. And a little disconnect in Zoom, like kicked me out of my meeting. All right, holding here. 3, 2, and 1. Take that vinyasa. Now chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. All right, couple breaths. Let's go ahead, take our gaze forward, bend the knees. Jump or step the feet forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Come up to the tippy toes. Lift the heels off the ground. Now bend the knees and sink the hips nice and low. Good, so coming into this little ball pose, right, as they call it. Good. Bring your butt back. Lift the legs up. And then find your block or your blanket. Okay. Hold the block or blanket at center here. Keep your legs lifted up. Bring right elbow down towards the mat as you twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Keep your legs lifted. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, one more each side. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Bring the block between the legs. All right, set the feet on the ground. Lift the heart up. So nice, good squeeze here on those inner thighs. With a strong core, arms extend forward. Start to roll your back down to the mat. Whew. Slide your feet back so ankles are stacked. Ankles are stacked below your knees here. Keep squeezing onto this, onto the block here. Really working to strengthen those inner thighs. Yeah. You're gonna push into the feet. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower the hips down to a hover. Inhale, lift the hips. Invite a squeeze into your bottom. Exhale, lower the hips to a hover. Let's do 5 more. Inhale. Exhale. 4. 3. Are you still squeezing? 2. Last one, let's hold. Interlock the hands underneath the sacrum. Roll your shoulders in towards each other. Keep squeezing that block or blanket. Dig the heels down and back, knees forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently, gently release the grip of the hands. Lower the bottom to the mat. Let your shoulders come out. Take the block. Move it to one side. Let your knees come together, feet hip width distance apart, and we'll find a gentle sway side to side. Good. When you come back to center, draw your knees towards your chest. Massage your lower back. Cross your ankles, rock and roll up and down till you gain enough momentum to plant your hands, plant your feet, and jump or step back through a vinyasa, chaturanga, up dog, and downward facing dog. Great. Okay, yogis, let's start to wind it down. You're gonna inhale, look forward. Exhale, lunge right foot to left wrist, setting up for your pigeon. Let your right knee drop down. Slide your left toes back, letting the knee come to the earth. So with your blocker blanket, if you notice that your right hip is lifting up, you can take your blocker blanket and slide it underneath the pelvis so that the bones of the pelvis are supported here. And this should give you enough lift that your knee and your hip feel supported. Together, we're gonna inhale, lengthen our heart, and exhale, walk your hands forward. Come into a sleeping pigeon. You can also take your blocker blanket and place it underneath your head as the arms extend forward. Just take a few moments to be here. And I want you to step once again into that best version of yourself. Inhale, I am the best version of myself. Exhale, stress, worry, fear. Inhale, I am the best version of myself. Exhale, insecurity and doubt. Inhale, I am the best version of myself. Exhale the past. Inhale, start to lift the heart up. Walk your hands back. pause for a moment in this proud heart pigeon pose. Plant your hands. Curl the left toes under, lift the knee up. Step your right foot back, downward facing dog. Pedal out, or lift the leg, anything that feels okay for you. And then when you're ready, you're gonna look forward and lunge left foot to right wrist. Set the knee down. Slide right leg back so it extends. And if you had the block or blanket underneath your hip before, or pelvis before, go ahead and find that again. Together, we're gonna inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, slowly, slowly move to your sleeping pigeon, your version of this posture. And on your next inhale, breathe in this present moment. Breathe out the past. I am the best version of myself, and I'm letting go of anything that doesn't look like that. Even though sometimes I may feel differently, that doesn't negate the fact that I and you are the best version of ourselves. So I will say that again. Even if some days don't feel like that, you are the best version of yourself. Always. All day, every day. You don't need to wait for a specific time or a specific day or a thing to happen or wait to be lost or to get the job or to get the raise. You are already the best version of yourself. The reason it's easy to visualize is because they're already inside of you. And even though some days it doesn't feel like that, you are the best version of you. You are perfect. Stay for another breath. And exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift the heart up. Walk your hands back. Pause with the open heart. And for a moment, let your heart illuminate the light around you. One more time, breath in and out. Plant your hands. Curl your right toes under. Lift your left leg back, downward facing dog. Take any movements here. And when you're ready, look forward. Bend the knees, jump or step your feet forward. Come to a seat. Extend the legs forward. Setting up for Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. So you can have a little blanket underneath your bottom or underneath your legs. You can also take that block and you can put it underneath your knees for a little support. Yeah? Or you don't have to do any of those things, okay? Inhale, let's bring both arms to the sky, lengthen your spine. And then as we exhale, we're gonna hinge into the forward fold. Keep hinging till you can't anymore, and then let your hands come down. Grabbing the outer edges of your feet, your ankles, your shins, your toes, wherever you can reach. Draw your shoulders back, lengthen your heart forward, inhale, and then hinge into it. Exhale, forward fold, let the forehead drop. Breathe here. Big breaths. When you're ready, inhale, lift the heart, lift the arms, lift the torso. Exhale, hands lower down. Slide your block or blanket from underneath your legs and keep it in your hands for right now. You're gonna lower the back down to the earth. Slide your feet back. So as if you're setting up in bridge pose once again, and we're gonna take our blanket or our block, lift the hips and slide the prop underneath your sacrum so that it's supporting your lower back here. And you can go on level 1, 2, or 3 with the block, so like lowest, medium, or high. And then with your blanket, I would just bunch it up so that it gets a little bit of height because it's soft, so it's gonna compress down, right? And see how much you can surrender here. Big breaths in. And long exhales out. Push into the feet. Inhale, lift the hips. Remove your blanket or block. Lower the hips down, nice and slow. Let your knees come together and the feet to the outside edges of the mat, and we'll gently windshield wiper the legs left and right. Draw your knees towards your chest. Massage your lower back. And the next time knees are to the right, let them come down towards the earth. Bring the arms out to a capital T. And maybe gaze to the left if that feels okay for you. Inhale, draw the knees to center, and exhale to the other side. Inhale the knees to center. Find your way to a happy baby, opening the knees wider than the rib cage, letting the tailbone touch down to the earth, and maybe a little movement side to side. And then nice and slow, draw your knees towards your chest. And lift your feet up towards the ceiling, sliding your hands underneath the bottom for a little restorative legs up the wall. So you can keep your legs here. If you'd like to go into full shoulder stand, now is a great opportunity to do so. Otherwise, this is enough for today. Allow the energy from the feet to move into the body, the blood flow, the blood circulation moving a little bit differently inside the body. And then, of course, allowing this to change our perspective of the world, of this moment. Know that things at any moment can be upside down, right? What a metaphor of life. If you're in shoulder stand, start to work your way down. And together we'll squeeze the legs together nice and tight and lower the legs to the mat nice and slow. Draw your elbows in towards your rib cage. Push into the forearms, push into the elbows. Drop the head back, fish pose, Matsyasana. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth out. Let it go. And again, inhale. One more time, inhale. Let it go. Slowly bring the head back to the earth. Slide the hands out from below your sacrum. Let the palms face up. The feet to open wide. Take any final movements that you need here. And then together we find one last inhale through our nose. And a sigh out, exhale, letting go. Shavasana. Start to invite a deeper breath in. Gently move your head from left to right. And start to reach the arms up and over the head for a full body stretch here, lengthening from your fingertips to your toes and your toes to your fingers. And then carefully draw your knees in towards your chest and turn the body to one side in the fetal position, utilizing the bicep like a pillow. With your free hand, gently and slowly lift yourself up to a seat, maintaining the eyes closed or taking a soft gaze. And together we'll bring our hands to heart center. And one last time, just imagine yourself. Visualize yourself here. And what it's like to be this version of you, the best version of you. Hold this with you for the duration of your evening, the rest of your week and your month, year, lifetime. Together, let's take one last breath in through the nose. Sigh it out, exhale, let it go. Bring our thumbs to our third eye, bow the head down with love and with gratitude. Thank you. Namaste. Thank you, yogis, so much for being here. I will be back this Thursday for class again. Otherwise, please check our schedule. We have a whole lineup of classes this week. We're working on improving audio for you so that we can minimize the background noises, as well as improving audio visual, so for your recorded videos. Bear with us. Thank you for being some starting members of Feel Good Yoga and Wellness. We are so grateful for each and every one of you. I will see you next time on your mat. Mahalo, namaste. See you again soon.